So, folks, welcome back, and let's see if this winter of my renting discontent be made glorious summer by the return of the Polish League, where I am defending the title. My first opponent, a tough one, though. Okay, record shows sort of otherwise, but really is. He won our first game in the first Polish championship that I've ever played. KKK 442 Middle East, of course. Sum ups, not too much, not too little. Okay, I'll make the effects just a little bit louder. I like to hear a reaction to what I do. So I think our actual effort record, my actual record with power is something like 9-3. Okay, yeah, whether it succeeds or fails. Luckily fails, so I lost a bunch of games during my last bigger TS session. Slight nuisance. Fun fact, normally I would race towards Iran to get out of Israel, but that would be because I would be worried he'll play Arab-Israeli War, Exhibit A, or Suez Crisis, Exhibit B, which are not the case here. So I have the time to just go to space. Hmm. Oh, yes, reasonable. Okay, let's maybe worry him about Europe a little bit. Has to be done anyway. I cannot leave NATO, shouldn't leave NATO as my last play. Hmm. Okay. I sort of want to enter this area. Just to keep him a little worried. Revealing CIA why I'm at it, but oh well. Hmm. Okay. Just strong foothold in Asia and Europe. I like to go with two into Malaysia as to prevent an accident. Looks like I'll have to coup Iraq. Oh, Europe. Me guess. Good thing that I did. Okay, his last player has to be a 5-year plan with Europe. So I can go to Malaysia again, but I have to coup somewhere. That's tricky. If he coups and fails, in Malaysia, I would have to coup Iraq. If he Doesn't succeed, I can coup back with special. I assume that will suffice. Okay, what's gonna happen? Assuming I break Iraq with Comic-Con to Malaysia on Iraq, what would he do? He could coup Malaysia, that makes sense. I could back if he succeeds. Fixing the damage, not so much. So maybe Afghanistan and Iraq. You know what? I'm curious. I definitely want access to Iran. Definitely want two in Malaysia. Definitely don't like the idea of couing a tree stop like this. Definitely overdid it with Europe, but oh well. Oh right, damn it, what I was saying, he cannot have five plan in Europe because he has one card and I'm just an idiot here. He can have five plan alone, which is what he does. Yes, that was my alternative plan, which I would respond by calling Afghanistan, which also sucked. Nuisance. Damn, I was not present there. Okay, that's a clear purge. DEFCON 5. Gonna be interesting. Not complaining about the ops. Complaining a little about the role. Singular. With the purge, strong chance I will be able to defend Asia, though it would be easier if I managed to at least remove those two from Afghanistan. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, less easy now. Yes. I will have to coo the good Jesus out of him. Not what I will assume are two into Thailand, yes. Okay, let's keep hitting Southeast Asia. Big random factor, of course. That's always the drawback. You can easily. Ah, right, cheap duck. Not only cheap duck, but also defended Thailand. Just to make sure that once he takes Pakistan, I can still dump Asia. If he goes for Laos, then I can take Pakistan, hopefully not get IP, but okay, he's playing it safe. So will I. Still down 4. Just less than ideal. Sort of vulnerable to realignments, but no great secondaries at least. So I'll take the risk. Mhm. Okay. Let's just go back. Was not that great of an exchange for my opponent. He used an event worth a little more than that. Ooh, and I got lucky here. And let's prepare to break Thailand. Lebanon, of course, should he manage to realign me next time. Of course, that was pure luck that he missed those realignments at +2. Nasser still on the deck. Yes, obviously. Okay. Wondering a little about. Hmm. Should it be Pakistan? Okay, let's not. Okay, let's disable the undo button here since I'm obviously doing that. But now if I may change my mind, I won't have to redo the discard. So which one do I break? Three options in general. Iraq for Middle East domination, but no, Nasser is in the deck. The odds aren't sufficient. Pakistan for big access and to break the mm, Indo-Pakistani war, sorry, the realignment position against Iran. Thailand, what will he do next turn? By the way, Europe is still in the deck. What else? Europe, Nasser, of course. Deco. Nuclear test ban. Hmm. Okay, if I break, assume he might just coup. Let's break Pakistan. If he coups and rolls high, I prefer it happens in Pakistan. And that's disgusting. Double purge, really? I don't have. I have that in my evergreen game against the villain, who, spoiler alert, beat the crap out of me. So yeah, winter of my discontent is no more. That's for sure. He knows about Europe, but against the Perch, he won't be able to do much. He doesn't know these four cards, I believe. Perhaps the unrest. I think I've seen it. Yes. Okay, so these five are a mystery. No point to headline Europe or IP. Let's purge him. He has decal, yes. We know, we know. Which is something of a nuisance. Okay, this is gone. I guess I'll be holding Nasser, since why on earth would I give him that match? Oh, hello. Well now, ain't that something? Might go for a double coup here. Hmm. Probably sacrifices Asia. Especially if I roll a one. Yes. Ah, did not see that coming. He would queue to protect Africa now. The idea was to at least force him to respond, and then. Mhm. What can I do here? Can I reasonably defend Asia? Probably not. 6-4. Hmm. Best I can do, I think, is hit him with the IP war now. Okay, would be a bit much, probably. Oh well. Okay, but my rolls were truly annoying. Oh, right. He might attack Europe now. Okay, chooses not to. Good. Hmm. Do we do a special? Oh, wait, it's not active. Right. NATO wasn't active. Damn. Actually forgot. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay, let's establish a Middle East dome. Mm-hmm. Gets the roll, which is annoying. Okay, his rolls are annoyingly better than mine, that's for sure. But the ops cards are disgustingly on my side. Okay, Middle East sounds reasonable here. If he's to coup, he will coup Middle East because, well, what else? Miss Envy alert cannot be helped. OAS means there are things to gain in South America. Regrettable that I am so vulnerable to liberation theology, but I was. Ouch. Okay. However, that presents my villain of an opponent with a dilemma. Blocking Middle East, that's two. Defending Thailand, that's two. He can't do both because he really needs to spread to the Americas. Of course, I will also have a dilemma, since there will be a race for South America after he destabilizes some of his influence there. My guess, since he dominates Asia even without Thailand, he will defend Middle East, Venezuela, and Chile only, probably. Now that's tricky. The map is a huge blank canvas now. And in ops we trust must be my motto because I certainly do not trust in my roles. And yes. And no coup, also reasonable. So, like I said, in coups we trust. At least I got that. Though it's sort of sad that I'm happy to get a roll of 3. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Luckily, I do have my OAS here. Hmm. Maximum spread, obviously. Yes, that's very correct. China time. I assume he does not have a playable 4 up here. One, because I seem to be getting all of them. And two, because he would have played instead of China earlier. Yes, the bad regions are coming. Ah, yes. I need to coup that, sadly. No, I'm giving him Panama like that. Finally, a decent roll. If he just takes Chile, well, I need to dump South America immediately. Okay, chooses to coup. Very reasonable. In that case, I'll take Chile. No reason to give up a battleground and a VP. Oh, come on, really? Nuisance, since I really wanted to take Mexico at least. Okay. I do have liberation theology, which is awesome. Status of duck and will bury you is unaccounted for, which means I probably should do the bear. One small step is played already. On turn 4, was it? Yes. So I'm not overly worried here. It would be nice if he failed his first roll, then Missile Envy is a good option. Could sold for something. Presumably the purge. Ah, okay. If he kills, I can grab Thailand. I assume he has to, otherwise it's an African battleground for me. And goodbye, Gunman, which is also nice. Okay, Nasser needs to be played swiftly. If he removes one from Argentina, could be that I'll do just that. Nuisance of a villain. Yes, I will do just that. Hmm. No more Thailand for me. Presumably. Yeah, Thailand, Pakistan. Not even 7. I could start a fight in Asia. Maybe let's start it in Africa first. Would be nice to get at least a presence. I assume that means no Asia. Hmm. Okay. Wanted to salt. Well, salt. If he has a 4-up, well, now's the time. Considering that he knows about the Missile Envy. Although, frankly, I would believe him. I would not play Missile Envy for defense here. Especially since I would like to coup some in Asia. Yeah, to be expected, frankly. Oh, come on. Really? That's just sad. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. You know what? I'll just take it. Hate those rolls. At least there's that. Okay, let's grab Pakistan before he'll change his mind. Sort of safe because I will perch him that turn. And there are only three scorings due. Central Asia and Southeast Asia. Ooh. Oh, bloody hell, I'm so tempted to get nasty here. I mean, he will be purged. And yes, I'm hunting for Asknot. Bad. What was his top card? Hey, would have gotten Shuttle or Sword with Miss Envy. Nothing major then. Turn 6, we still haven't seen ABM, Brush, or Junta. So Junta here could be relevant, though at least under Purge slightly weaker. Brush, kind of relevant tool. Leave my Pakistan alone with Fiend. Or that, yeah. That you can leave alone too. Sure, sure. Oh, okay. So options. Event Duck, Queen Africa, or take Laos, Cambodia. Status of CIA. Round. So I think I'll give him Asia if he wants it so bad. Status of arms race. Around. OPEC too expensive. Damn, that will be a problem. Liberation, South African, and OPEC. I would really love to use two of them. Okay, I will not need Nixon then. Okay, let's go. Do need to take some of Africa. I assume we're gonna see a scoring now. Okay, so I'm holding OPEC. Probably. Oh, Central. Doesn't he have it then? Okay, let's fight for Asia. I cannot fight for very long, sadly. My supply of triops is very, very limited. As is my patience towards my poor roles, to be frank. Sorry, Frank. The map overall sort of decent. Okay, no way you're getting OPEC. That probably means you're getting everything else, though. Okay. Let's see if he's willing and or able to coup. He's not. I think I'll hold OPEC, Access to Turkey won't hurt. Okay, which one? Okay, that's a repeating event, so out you go. And suddenly we're in space picking up my opponent. Tehran won't hurt as well. I mean, it's not like I want to see Asia scoring here. Hmm. What do I do with Duck, which presumably is my last card to play? There isn't much I can do. Okay, Panama Canal return. Could be. Colonial still around. Okay, I want you gone. Yeah, that's too pro-Soviet. The goal. That's something. Ask not still around. The map is not ideal. Oh, he did have it. I guess that clarifies. Okay, at least ABM did not do much. OPEC, I think, is my hold card if he plays Ask Not. Still spaceable. Don't want to risk getting two scorings by discarding two of them. As Willie is mostly a nuisance. Ah, okay. Eh, Queen Africa it is. Oh, come on. My rolls are such shit. Such amazing shit. Okay, hello, Mr. Kennedy. What does that mean for the villain? Asia, of course. Hmm. Panama Canal returned, yes, and tweeted happy reshuffle. And right, I get to see what he does. So, Southeast Asia might actually provide some value. Hmm. Might discard Warsaw to on the right, yes, CIA. Still, bloody hell, these rolls of my. How many ones did I roll here? Afghanistan, Zaire, okay, Nigeria has a glorious too. Pakistan, when I had a clever plan to fight for Africa. Okay, my ops were equally unfair. Gonna give the luck that. So my winter of discontent, granted by the dice, is somewhat maybe not made glorious, but at least mm, tempered. But that son of a gun of a lack of a draw. And by the way, that will be a mighty discard. Will it though? OPEC? Warsaw? Ooh, really? Ballsy. Okay, let's just at least kill his African attempt. Hey, I could actually dominate Africa. Hey, you know what? I think I will. Hey, that's +1. We're at even now. Damn it! Blah. I hate when a clever plan doesn't work. Okay. Do I play cultural there? Think I might hold Asknot +1 here. Playing China and cultural. He's holding on to CIA. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Like this, maybe? To be honest, I just wanted a bigger discard here. All right, I should probably boost Argentina soonish. That's 2 VP, not complaining. Still stuck with CA. That's one argument maybe against doing what I did, giving him China. Although he's played flower power so confidently. Okay, one goes to space. Now I roll 6. Damn it. Pum 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 pum. That one actually mattered. Hmm. Hmm. I need a coup card, though frankly I don't have a coup target. Which is a bit over. Oh, right, I have Tunisia. Yes, it is in the cards. Hmm. So he did not have intervention. Interesting. Oh, he had that. Come on, another one? How is it possible? How is it possible? Oh boy. How is it possible? Finally. Ah. Yes, I know. A 6. Of course, a 6. And of course, I get a purge. Why wouldn't I get a purge? Hmm. Frankly, I'm of a mind to turn down his wall. But let's see his choice of a headline first. Really want to protect Africa, I see. Hmm. Yes, now I definitely want to turn down his wall, though if he has Europe, I'll still not be able to dominate him. Rolls were to be predicted. To be predicted. Phew, phew, phew. Okay, that's a reasonable ask, not hand. One, two, three, four. No bad scorings to draw. Africa. Yes, yes, yes. I presume he would play if he had it. Special, I mean. Hmm. So play it safe first. Hmm. But after he coups again, I will have to ask not. Technically, maybe I could do Yuri Samantha first. If he rolls not particularly high, that's too high. Solid Dart, that's a Europe attack hand if I ever saw one. Oopsie. Okay. Let's try to be safe. Damn it. Still lose it. Mm-hmm. No, that should not work. 4, 5. Ay, 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 ay. Actually, I might need the ops, sorry, the VPs from it. Four versus 6. Hmm. Just blocking it first. Annoyingly, I do not have a good VP source here. Ah. Well, Europe sort of is now. Ooh. Okay. Yes. That hint might qualify as a reasonable one. Might. Hmm. With a certain perspective, at a certain angle, with a certain point of view. Damn, what kind of a disaster for my opponent that hand is. I mean, last turn this game was tense. Okay, he could still, I don't know, quag me. Oh, yeah. Okay, that hand would hate to be quagged. Missile Envy, a good card out of my hand. But come on. Hmm. Salt's gone, so I can safely play War Games. Okay, that would secure his position there. So, okay, at least there will be something of a fight for Europe. He will get his 6 silver. Dirty money. Oh, like this. Makes sense, I guess. You know, boys and girls, that might have been a good roll. That just might have been a good roll. Okay, let's not tempt him onto Norading here. Uh, sorry, quagging that. Not taking. Not taking Canada, whatever happens. ABM will be the VP source, sadly. Well, presumably into Zaire, though. Maybe Angola. Shit. I was a little worried about that one. More than a little, perhaps. Sad. Okay, I'm gonna put Zaire. Finally, some good rolls. He will rely on me, sure, but though maybe I could have started fighting for Europe control here. It's not that far away, actually. Yes, I think I should have. Why bother with the ABM? Sorry, too much. grab the most expensive battleground. Warsaw's in the discard. Salt is gone. My ops are plentiful. Okay, okay. Ah, right. Now it's not a big problem. Hmm. Maybe let's just go for it. Hmm. Could missile envy. Muslim Rev is around. Duck. Oh, Duck and Call still around too. I know, I know. Outreach could mess up my mojo here. I feel really bad about that Queen Zaire. I really should have attacked Europe immediately. Mm-hmm. Yes, with that, definitely miss envy. Mhm. Yes, with his ups, a route all Europe push starting from IBM. I mean, from that move, so I doubt he should go first. Some sort of gauge my opponent's intentions. Although in the end he did have China, I expect he would have been able to survive a knuckle fight for Europe. Damn, with his hand, will not even bother inventing brush for the event. I could grab Thailand, grab Japan, and okay, can't really break stuff. Okay, I can kind of live with that, I think. Perhaps I should not have used the big one already. Still has the China card to play after all. Okay, it is played. Hmm. Okay, I mean, finally, I will give up the fight. I don't have the ops on these hands to continue. Okay, let's give it up then. Really. And win by regular play. Final scoring, as sad as that is. I gave us, guess even my coups work up eventually. Let's just make it clean. I do have an extra action round. 6, 6, 7. What do I even do here? Okay, let's hit. Kind of pointless. That's 2 VP guaranteed. That's 3, just a maybe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that should do it. Higher 7, Voice of America. AR8, South America scoring. So I guess he kills that here, so a bit pointless maybe. So thanks for watching and wish me luck in the rest of the Polish League. Rest, sorry. And cheers.